Hello everybody. Well, it's time to move forward on these heads. I found my carb cleaner, so I'm going to go ahead and clean these things up and get ready to put some valves in. Yeah, I didn't get an answer on that tool last night. I'm not surprised, you know, and it was asked if quite possibly that it wasn't from the Pontiac, and that is very true. I guess it could be from something else. Now, the only other vehicle that I worked on is the Tahoe, but I really don't believe it has anything to do with the Tahoe because, you know, I changed the intermediate linkage on that, and the intermediate link, which is on the steering, because I was getting a clunk. And they came out with a new version that was much cleaner and much didn't have the have to have the grease packed in it. So that worked out really well. Hang on a second, be right back. I do love the blue shop towels, but they fuzz a little bit too much, so I had to get a rag. This will be much cleaner. Anyway, so like I said, it's yeah, it could have been something else. I just have no idea. I think that ultimately, at some point in time, that mystery will be solved. I mean, I figure probably at 2 o'clock in the morning someday I'll wake up and remember what the heck it was I was using it for. But I appreciate the help of you guys that tried. Anyway, yeah, I think today's the day to install the valves. So, somewhere here I got to find the new valve keepers. I have brand new springs, new keepers. So, that's going to go good. That's going to go very, very good. All right. So, with no further ado, we're going to start putting valves in. All right, so hang on, I'll get to some of those other parts so I can get started. All right, so here we go. I got the springs. These are the springs that I'm using. This is the package, the part numbers. They're just stock, like what, 1.56 springs or whatever they are. Got a new set of keepers for the valves. The interesting thing was that when I took the valves out, one of them didn't have a one keeper in it. It was missing one keeper. So how that valve stayed in is beyond me. And the other thing I'm using is Rod's favorite, the good old Lubriplate 105, the motor assembly grease, which I use on the stems of the valves. So, get down my, I can do this without too much damage, my spring compressor. Told you, see if I can do it without too much damage. I got so much stuff stacked up there. That's part of my joy out here. Always chasing parts, chasing stuff off the walls, off the ceilings. Everything's so stacked up. Eventually, that'll all be changed. Like I said, when I get this place cleaned out.
Sam, Ida, X-ray, Tom, Ocean. 11.
It will be a lot better. Ouch. Okay, I am going to swap out the end here, I think, because it's much easier using the offset than it is the other. So I'm going to go ahead again and real quick, like, I'm going to shut it off and I'll be right back. Oh, I'm yakking away and you guys weren't even here. Like I said, on the scanner here, they're working a dead body. Came in as a well, actually as a dead body. It didn't come in as a suicide. It came in as a dead body. So they're over there picking it up now. They're waiting. The police are waiting for fire to get there, and fire's got to wait for the ambulance to get there to run a 1-minute strip. That was our protocol when I was working on the ambulance, and that was you had to have a 1 minute strip showing asystole, which is no heartbeat, and then the doctor at the hospital can call it, because there's only certain times that we as EMTs are allowed to pronounce someone dead, and those are pretty obvious reasons, like, you know, decapitation, bloated floaters, you know, stuff like that. That's how we can do that. You know what I didn't get out though is my valve stem seals. I need to get those out too. But anyway, I was sitting there and I was jabbering away about these gloves that I saw that Shakes was wearing, these black gloves. And I had been using the blue ones from Harbor Freight for like forever. And but they tear really easy. So I thought, okay, these are these Microflex. I thought I'm gonna try those and see how they work. And so I got a couple boxes of them in, and as you can see, I'm using them, but I don't feel I need them right now. I think that I'm doing okay without them. Yeah, that's where we're at. Let me go grab and see if I can find these valve seals. They're supposed to be in my engine kit, my Felpro engine kit. It says that it has them in there, and I'm hoping that they do. So I've had this set for like forever. It's see here if you can see that. That's the set. Anyway, another thing that you know, I'm one of these guys that if somebody does it, it's got to be good. It's got to be better than anything I'm doing. So another thing that Shakes has is that he loves that ultra gray. So I thought, well, gosh, you know, I've got red, I've got black. I don't have ultra gray, so now I'm just sitting here wondering, do I have to get a tube of ultra gray now in order to keep up with the Joneses? So that I haven't quite decided yet, but I'm leaning towards getting some. Looks like some good stuff. If Shake stands by it, sounds like it'll work for me. All right, there they are. We actually got some. Awesome blossom. It's like a pretty nice set, fairly complete. Wow, yep. Lots of, oh, even got some exhaust donuts. That's good. I needed these anyway. All right. So anyway, it's got the cork. It's got the cork gasket for the oil pan, but I have a rubber one. And same thing for the valve covers. I got the one-piece rubber. I like those better. I think they'll cause me less heartache down the road. So anyhow, yeah, I got valve seals now. Valve stems. All right. So, I say, let's put some valves in. All right. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. I have a feeling that the seal needs to go on first. Or actually, I should probably put it through the... Yeah. Let me put it through the guide first. I think that makes more sense. So I'm going to flip this over. I am going to lubricate the stem, lest we have any... Ooh, I need to shake this stuff up. Kind of lubricate. Ah, there we go. All right, so... Okay, so I'm just kind of smearing the lubricate here on the stem so that it has some lubrication when we start this thing up. All right, I'll slide that bad boy in. Now I'm going to go ahead and pop a seal on it. Okay, and then I'm going to somehow open this bag up and grab a spring. Well, it's not going to go anywhere now with the keeper on it. With the seal. Grab a spring. I guess I better get the ends off the old ones. And Alrighty. New spring, old end. Oh, lovely. I feel really good about using new valves and new valve springs and keepers. I feel really, really good about that. So anyway, I know I'm doing a little balancing act here now. So anyway, I'll get a rhythm down, I'm sure, here in a bit. But for right now, it's just kind of like gotta have to give myself a how you say it in English, retrain me, right? It's like if I took a weekend off, I gotta be retrained. And I have a feeling I need to shorten this thing on this rod considerably, being as I went with the.
Okay, CPR is still being performed. Mary 3 cliff rotor.
Wow, they're still doing CPR on that guy. That's interesting.
He's clear. He's got a valid DL negative TFM.
All right, yeah, they're still doing CPR on that guy. So apparently he wasn't a dead body, or at least somebody's not convinced. All right, let's see here how we're doing. I guess it would help now if I had. I love that little. That it has this, I don't know what the heck you call it. It's got a little, like a little latch, so that when you squeeze down on the compressor, it, I know I'm making this look a lot more difficult than it is. Anyway, it's got this little lever you got to release each time before you can do anything. And like I said, being as I put this this other end on, I'm kind of having to readjust everything as I go, and I'm not doing a very good job of it. That much I will grant you all, I am not doing a very good job of. But all right, let's see here now. Maybe this time. Nope, not yet. Because why? All right, there we go. All right, maybe. All right. You know what? I think I need to tighten that down a little bit, don't you? It does. All right, so what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to pop this thing a little bit. So I can grab a screwdriver here and tighten down this the cradle a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and, you see, you got to release it like that. I am going to push this rod a little bit more, I think. All right, let's try that. I like it.
10-8, PT 14, log 211, at 12 with this unit. Rock City, 10-8.
Temper 10-8.
Oh, there it goes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spin this one around a little bit. Because for some reason it doesn't quite seem to be, how do you say it? Maybe if yeah, let me just do that. Talk about, that was my gasket set.
It is CJ3, log 25.
Talk about fumble fingers here, my goodness. Well, you know, I got this essential trimmer. I talked about that in the first video, and it makes me shake like a crazy person. I know it looks like I have Alzheimer's, but it isn't Alzheimer's. It's not DT's. It's called essential tremor. It is a neurological disorder. I need to tighten that up just a little bit more. It's a neurological disorder, and eventually I'll have to I'll end up where I can't dress myself, but that'll be years down the road. So I'm not too concerned at this point. But anyway, it does make things for like tedious work like this, when you're working on fine stuff, makes it a little more difficult because I don't have the, my hands shake so bad. So what I'm gonna do here is I want to release this again. Need to put just a little bit more throw on it, I think here. Can't give it a whole lot more. Alright, I think that should be enough. I really do. I think that's going to be much better. Oh yeah, I can actually move it if I need to now. So besides the police here, you hear the other scanner, that repeater. I'm also a ham operator. I got a ham radio license, so I listen to the one repeater that I talk on the most of the time. And I know I'm making this look a lot more difficult than it is. And I do apologize, but like I said, I'm a rookie here again. It's been years and years since I've done any motor work. I'm loving it, but my goodness am I fumbly. So I hope you guys forgive me. I know you guys are, I got some guys out there that are real mechanics. And man, I can't get that thing in. Alright, there's got to be a trick here I'm missing. Let me see if I can. Let me see here. Alright, let's do this. That. I think we're good. I think I just figured it out.
Here's Q5 today.
Today, Q5.
My goodness.
Q1, 52-year-old ex, conscious and breathing, plenty of chest pain.
That's fine.
Nope, not quite yet. This beautiful new spring compressor. And it seems to work better taking valves off than it does putting valves on, at least for me, until I get this thing figured out. Yeah, this is not going to work. Give me a break. I'll be right back. Okay, I got the first one in finally. What a hassle. What I ended up having to do is switch that back over to that end, and I got more throw, enough that I can get down past the ring holes. So that was a relief. My goodness, whew. It's a struggle and a half, I'll tell you. All right, I got one valve in. That's almost an accomplishment for the whole day, I guess. I feel pretty good about it already, anyhow. Okay, oil seal. Gotta go get the top again.
6HWN, KI6, VAX. No contact, KI6 VAX mobile monitoring.
She is valid PSN, no probation. 76
Now when you're clear, you can call me in the supervisor's cell, please.
Yeah, see, it's much better. Well, maybe. And maybe not. Let's see here. What did I did? What did I did? Oh, I see I did. Like I say, this is all quite an interesting process. I have this thing here on the wrong side. There we go. That'll help. Get it on the right side. Let's get this thing down where it will clear the head. Takes like 4 hands, huh? I don't know how you guys make it look so easy. But you do. You make it look easy. I make it look hard. Maybe that's what balances us all out, right? You do the easy stuff, I'll do the hard stuff. You do it the easy way, I'll do it the hard way. Seems to be my lot here lately. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's try this again. All right, maybe not. My goodness, I'm fumbling. I'm fighting this thing. All right, much better. All right, now stay there. Stay. Heel. I like. All right. Okay, keepers. Where'd you put my keepers? Rod, I saw. Oh, no, you didn't take them. All right, never mind. There's one. Let me grab this thing one more latch. There we go. Come on now. It's fighting me. These new keepers are fighting me. There we go. I did it. There's 2, huh? Like I say, you know how we say about we won't bore you with this monotonous stuff, but I'm not sure if I'm boring you or entertaining the heck out of you guys. So I'm gonna do these 2, and then we'll see how it goes. And if I'm doing okay, then I'll go ahead and not bore you guys with the rest. All right? My goodness. Need a sip of water after that, that's for sure. Okay. Yes. We have no bandanas. This lubricant plate stuff is pretty nice. It's pretty got a nice heavy viscosity. I like it. I got some other stuff for the cam. I actually got some cam lube when I put the cam in. You know, I know that this stuff would be okay, and I know that Rod uses it, but I got that stuff, and I figured, what the heck, I might as well use it. And seems to be, it's Clevite, so I think it's Clevite anyway, but it's actually for the cam. It says for the cam and lifters. However, I'm obviously not going to use it for the. I won't use it for the lifters because, well, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Yeah. See, this is where it's just kind of hard for me. I got to try to figure out how to fixture this thing to get the clamped, to get the compressor on there just the right way without munging everything up, without pushing that handle to make everything close back up again. And it is spring loaded, so that makes it a mess. So, oof. I don't know if anybody else out there besides Rod and I are fans of Person of Interest, but oh my goodness. Okay, I don't know what happened. You know, the battery monster got me on this camera, So I'm not sure where it ended. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to just reiterate what I said at the last part of this last one. I did 4 of them. I finally figured out how to get those things in okay. I'm going to go ahead and assemble both of the heads, and then I'll come back and see how it goes. When I get this thing uploaded, I'll find out how much of it I lost. But sorry about it if it's disjointed, if it's kind of not cohesive. I apologize ahead of time. All right, guys. So thanks a lot, and I'll be back at you soon. Okay, well, on the last one. Anyway, I figured I'd bring you back for the last one. I found is that a note to myself once again is that if you go from the exhaust manifold side, it goes on so much easier. It was no big deal though. Got the one all assembled, bagged back up. This is the last valve on this one, so made some pretty good progress. Only took like I said, once I moved over to this side of the head, I think it made a big difference because it works so much easier coming from the side. We don't have to go over top of that stud, so that made me feel better. But yep, last one. Yeah, see how much easier that is. Whew. Quite a process, but hey, it was fun. I got 2 heads ready to roll now. Once we get the block in here now, and then, this thing's looking awful. I don't like that. I didn't like that. Yeah, all right. It's a good thing it was. Glad one keeper was in, huh? That kept it from taking off on me. Boy.
71 George 1, control status check, 71 George 1.
Figures this last one would be a bugger, huh? Had no problems with the others. No problem at all with the others. And then I bring you back, and this is what we come up against. Lovely. I love it. I just love it. Well, it shows you that anything can happen, that's for sure. And if anybody knows that, it is this kid. Because I'll tell you what, I think he had everything happen already. That could happen. So let's try this one more time. One more time. Alright. Oops. Just a bit more. This should do it.
Peter CJ3, we'll be in front of 1161 Shirley.
Huh.
1161 Shirley.
Oh, there we go. Got it. Woo! Just at the right time, too, huh? Yowzer. It's in. Looks good. It all looks good. Head's going in the bag. It's enough fun for one day. All right, so tomorrow, the hope for tomorrow is going to be to maybe get the block in here and start working on the crank. Get the crank put in, because I think that's what we're waiting on. We got got all the parts we need now to put that together, so just got to do some prep work to get it on the stand, and then at that point we'll start working on some engine stuff. So for today, I'm gonna say that was fun. I'm glad it's over. I'm beat. I don't know, I get tired out real easy. I'm old. But anyhow, it was fun, and I'll talk with you all later. I know I'm sitting here looking at you're looking at nothing, so that wasn't really fair, is it? Yeah, let me bring it back around here where I am. Boop. There we go. Okay, so like I said, tomorrow probably probably work on that crank. So that'll be fun. But anyway, for today, it was a lot of fun. Hope everyone has a good day. Stay warm back there, and you people back east. And we're enjoying our 60-degree weather out here for sure. All right, so I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.